It came upon the people so quickly that most did not and still do not notice it. It is the anomaly that crept in so softly that it was unrecognizable. By the time it became endemic, it already felt like the eternal norm. But it was never normal for most of the people in the earth population to be sex addicts in denial, doing weird, ungodly things and selling their souls, giving up responsibilities and obligations for someone else to pee in their mouths or something else weirder than that. They want to experience 10,000 body counts because they think it is the glory of their souls or that it fulfills their life purpose. Universal sex addiction is a modern phenomenon. Hello again, my people. I must remind you to hit that like button and light up the subscription icon for me. People, please don't hate me for being direct with this message. This is how I got it. Sex addiction seems to be the norm, and people embrace it as such, as natural, as unavoidable, but only to the destruction of the family structure and the breakdown of entire nations, especially in the West. Sex addiction in each individual is not even recognized as such. To him or her, it is just those normal sex urges and modern attitudes that make him or her want to leave his or her partner for 1,000 others. Selling sex for money is self-sacrifice. Woe, woe is the soul that depends on another soul. Your need for money is your issue and not someone else's. It's your own problem. Addiction to sex, diseased foods, and violence is always leading to the pits of hell. But the people go without checking. They always agree. They always agree with the subliminal systemic demon spells. The masses are not aware of any sinister thing behind their change of behavior, but someone is in the know. Someone is in the know. There is always that puppet master behind the scenes. As soon as they become desperate for the solutions that he will claim to hold, the one who is in the know will possess and own the human souls. He will provide the antidote that will ever lead to the need for another antidote. So take the medicine and take another one. Yes, he created the ungodly mess and he knows how to solve it. He has no intention to solve anything though. He will control the desperate and fearful after exposing them to a sense of futility and then offering the answer. The answer will be just a day away forever. The answer will always be just a day away, while him, the ulterior motive, take his power from the confusion. If you cannot look around you and see how this resonates, then fine. I believe that it is obvious. It does not take a scientist, a psychic, or any whistleblower to see. The thing is, you always agree, but your solution is in disagreement. That's where your solution lies. That's all. Disagree for once. It was a slow process from the days of Disneyland, watching all these cartoons and laughing over the most horrific violence disguised as fun. You were watching the most ungodly porn shows without consciously being able to see what you were being implanted with. All the pictures that had strong addictive sex themes and incitements to them. Your parents told you to watch more so that the cartoons would babysit you, and allow them to do their works. But if you break down the frames of these horrible cartoon pictures, what you will see will shock you. The same porn movies that you rebuked others and even adults for was that which you gave your children all day as harmless, funny cartoons. Violence and bloodshed and sex addictions. This is what it was all about. Addictions. All addictions. They improved their technologies at a later time and started bringing more blood into the picture with all those video games. They manufactured horrible bloody video games to make your children get comfortable with the deed and the environment. They were creating demons and you as parents did not care. And they turned the foods into addictions. Everything became an addiction to create dark imbalances in you. Today, I believe that the entire world should charge Disneyland and others that involve themselves in these evils. But that would seem like justice, which most people don't ask for, because it goes against their agreeable impulse. So, what can I tell you? I am just saying this because I find that I have to. Now that I said it, if I did draw your attention, I thank you. Two roads are before you. Act on tackling these dangerous mind spells and spirit poisoning, and to make these evil villains pay, or simply go back to what you were doing. Eating, getting fat, fucking, getting fucked. Meanwhile, cussing who got fat and who got fucked. People, the ball is always in your court. Listen, it is not natural to try and eat sex. It is almost an animal impulse. It is not natural to want to put your head up someone else's ass all day. It is lower vibrational. If you spend more time concentrating on higher frequencies, you will see what I am trying to tell you. You would never go back to the dark, lower frame. No, it is not natural to feel like food and fuck are the most important things in the world. It is not natural to feel like killing anyone for saying things you don't like. It is demonic. Life is a lot to appreciate. It is not normal for males to believe that males should choose partners based on their looks alone. Naturally, a man looks for a woman who will complete his journey with him. Sex is way further down the chain than you will believe. A natural, mature man is not driven by a sex drive. He is in control. You define diseased people and diseased things and think they are to be made as the norm. And from them, you will create a modus operandi, but that is foolishness. It is not prudent. Your mind is low vibrational like that of animals, and so it is hard for you to see where sex is very much less important in relationships than you think. If I show you a bit of grass that the goats eat and pay you $1,000 to eat it, you might not. It is the difference between lower and higher beings, sex addicts and normal humans who are now the endangered species. It is not normal for a woman to not be able to be happy unless some guy do freaky stuff with her all day without having time to go to work. It is not normal for her to be badly to badly need to be seen or validated. That is not normal. These are markers that tell you or that tell the intrinsic nature of a beast. That's what it does. These are markers that point out that this person is like is not in a beast-like mode. It's not intelligent. Wherever intelligence is given, it is given to authority, and authority is not low vibrational, or it's not supposed to be, because you see, intelligent in the unconscionable conscience is anarchy, and a lower vibration is always the unconscionable one. An intelligent woman or man will be turned on by reciprocating intelligence. He or she will find exceeding joy to think on high vibrating energies. There are higher feelings that these sex crazy humans do not even know. And this is so sad. It is true that sex is a divine and pleasing ritual, but it is only another thing that makes up the reality, complete with so many other higher things. And if your heads are stuck at that lower base, possibly up someone else's ass, your world will fall into the hands of higher, deserving beings. For at the end of the day, the beast cannot be called to rule the earth. Peace out.